Hello everyone. Here we are again with Challenge Lab 3 hands-on practice session. And the name of this lab is Set Up and Configure a Crowd Environment in Google Crowd. So I hope you have done all the previous labs by now. And in this challenge lab, we are going to cover all these tasks. Given here, there are probably 9 tasks here. And we must take care of these instructions given to us. We have to keep the region as US East 1 and the zone as US East 1B, and then we have to n1 resource हमें लेना है, and then let's get started. So first we create a task 1, create development VPC manually. So we just start. So we click on open Google Cloud Console, we copy the username, the password, and yeah, we have logged in successfully. So now we have to create a VPC instance, and for that we have to go to navbar. We have to go to the navbar VPC Network. It will be here. Here it is, VPC Network. We again go to VPC Network, and then we click on the Create Instance. Create VPC Network. So now we must add the names which were provided to us. So the names are this. So this is the network, and these are the 2 subnets given to us. It's VPC, then for subnets, it's WP, and we select the region as US East 1 as earlier stated. For the IP address, we must copy the IP address from here and then paste it here. Click on done. Our one subnet has been created. Then we click on the second subnet. So then we go to region, it's US East 1 again. The IP address is this now. And when we click on done. So then we click on create. So one VPC network has been created. It's not been created, it's been creating, it's been spinning. So it will take some time. And in the progress, we create our second VPC network. So now it is Griffin Prod VPC. So we again click on create VPC network. It's Prod VPC. The subnet is this WP, Prod WP. The region we create as US East 1. It's taking some time. I'm sorry for the delay. Oh, sorry. So it's, and then we click on done. We click on add another subnet, and the name is Griffin Prod MGMT. Is US East 1. IP address is this. It's right? No, it's 1. Then we click on done. And it's created. Click on create. So both VPC network is created. It will take some time. And while the time they're being created, we go to task 3. So task 3 is create Batten host. I must tell you what a Batten host, if you have seen the previous labs. We make the VM instance through Compute Engine, and when we make the compute through Compute Engine, we call it Batten host. And then we have to connect it with 2 network, Griffin Dev MGMT, and then with Prod. So we must check they both have been created. So we just click on check my progress, and it's done. So 2 tasks has been completed. Now to create the Batten host, we go to the navbar Compute Engine, because we have to make the VM instance to Compute Engine, and then we go to VM instance. Yeah, so now create instance. So we name our instance as Batten host. These are the 2 region and zone are already given to us in the right. The series was provided as N1 to us, and then we click on the networking. So we are at our add network interface. सो हमें पहले किसे कनेक्ट करना है, देव MGMT से, देव VPC नेटवर्क इंटरफेस, prod MGMT, सब नेटवर्क ये है इसका, और ये and we click on done. So it's Dave and prod, two network instances created, Dave and prod. Okay, and then we create it. So Bastion host has been created. Now we have to SSH the host. To SSH, we must create a firewall. For firewall, we go to the nav bar, we go to VPC network, and then we go to the firewall. We click on create firewall. Name, we will give Griffin Dave VPC. It's given? No. So we choose the name Griffin Dave VPC firewall we took. And we click on the network, and network name we will say Griffin Dave VPC ingress, and target tags will be Griffin Dave VPC only. So source IP range जो हम रखेंगे वो रखेंगे हम 0.0.0/0 because we have to allow it for all the external ports also to make connection. तो हम ये रखते हैं TCP we will put 22. Just note all these things and click on create. So our first firewall is being created. Now we click on the second firewall. Second firewall will have Griffin prod VPC. Okay, first firewall. Network again, we give Griffin prod VPC. Target tags will be Griffin prod VPC. And IP range will be again 0.0/0 for all the connections. TCP again is 22, and then we click on create. So हमारी दो firewall create हो चुकी हैं, एक हो रही है, हो गई. So and we have SSH also. So we click on check my progress, and it's done. Then it's task 4. We have to create a SQL instance. So for SQL instance, I must copy हमें जो instance ID लेनी है, it should be this. So for instance, we go to navbar SQL, and then create instance. I choose MySQL. Okay. It's actually we have to create an instance. So this page opens. We have to give the instance ID. We have copied it, which was given to us. The password, you could write any. I'm typing Griffin. You have to remember it. You could see I've typed Griffin. And then the region, US East 1. And we click on create instance. So it will take some time. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes probably. And by the time we see what we have to do again, then we have to connect our SQL instance with a Google Cloud. And then we have to create one database for it. So to connect to the instance, we have a command, which is gcloud SQL connect. So by the time it's created, we click on activate cloud shell, continue. So it takes a lot of time. So I'm just writing my commands so that I should not type it again and later waste some seconds. So the command you must have known from the previous lab, gcloud SQL connect, and then we write the name of our instance ID, Griffin Dave DB. Click on enter after this. So it's created. So we check our command and we click on enter. So it's done. So now we have to create a database. We copy it and we paste it and click enter. So it's also done. So now we will check our progress. And it's done. Now for the task 5, 6, and 7, I have created a Google Doc for you for your easy reference as there are lines of code here. So for creating a cluster, Kubernetes cluster, we just copy this code given and we click on and we paste it here and we press enter. Oh, I say exit. Okay. I activate the voucher again. So now the cluster is being created. Then we copy the next line, which will create a container. And after it's been done, we paste that line. So we check my progress. So task 5 has been completed, now task 6. So we have to copy this command. So ये हमने already copy कर लिया, तो हमने सारी files already copy कर ली हैं. Now we have to change a username to this and a password to this in this. So we go to task 6. We open the editor, then we open WPKS, and then we go to this. So open editor, open the new window. So what we will do, WPKS and WP deployment.yaml. Then we replace our SQL instance ID. This is task 6, right? Yeah. So in this, we have to change our username and password to this. So we click on WPENB. So our username is this. So username goes here. So we copy it, WP user. हम इसे कॉपी कर लेते हैं. There it is. This and password to stormwind hash stormwind roots. Okay. So we paste it here and then we click on save all. So we go to open terminal again. Click save and in the terminal we write change directory again to this. Then we write this code. We create this. Then this one. This one you could probably copy it from here only. It's given here in the challenge itself. And you paste it and enter. So it's done. So our task 6 is also done. We have successfully changed our password and our username. And we click on check my progress. And it's completed. Now the task 7 is for WordPress deployment. Now हमें deployment में change करना है your SQL instance को जो हमने already बना रखा है Griffin Dev DB से. So it's written here your SQL instance. So we have to copy that first. We are in SQL and then we have to copy the connection name, the name of the instance to copy this and we have to change it here. So here we change it. So equal to बस ध्यान रखिएगा दो equal to है and we paste it. So now we save this. Now we save this. Now we Copy this terminal. Paste it. Deployment created. And then this line of code, the last line of code, paste it, and it's done. Yes. So we have successfully created this. We have to replace the SQL instance with Griffin Dave's instance connection name. So we have copied it. So now WordPress deployment completed. We check our progress. It's completed. Now task 8 is we have to create an uptime check. For uptime check, we go to the nav bar, we go to Kubernetes engine here, then to services and ingress. Now from here, we have to copy this endpoint address. So copy it. And this is the address. We copy it. And then we now we have to monitor it. So we go to the nav bar, monitoring. Here it is monitoring. Uh, from monitoring, we go to uptime checks. So we create uptime check. Our title would be WordPress uptime. On next, so host name जो होगा हमारा जो हमने पाथ कॉपी किया था, we paste it and we remove all the slashes and the HTTP from it. The path will be slash note these steps, these are important, and then we click on next, and then next, click on test it, and now we create it. So our uptime has also been created. We check our progress and it's completed. Now the last task is to provide access for an additional engineer. You all know what we have to do is I am admin. We have to take use of I am admin. We have to change the security. Am oh it's here only. So it's I am. We add a new so principal ka name. So in the principal, we have been given the second username. So we copy it because our additional engineer is this only. So we paste it here. The role, we have to select a role and it will be the editor and save. So it's done. And now you could check your progress. So it's completed. So this was a challenge lab 3. Thank you for being patient. Thank you.